A man loved walking his little dog through the park without a leash or muzzle. One day a mounted policeman caught him. The officer warned him, explained the rules, and let him go. The man thanked him and promised it wouldn't happen again. Then he did it again. And sure enough, the same officer caught him a second time. There he was, clearly guilty, completely exposed and out of excuses. He knew exactly what was coming. A lecture, a fine, maybe worse. But before the policeman could say a single word, the man did something almost nobody does. He admitted everything, immediately, completely, without qualification. He looked at the officer and said, in effect, "I'm guilty. You warned me. I knew the rules. I ignored them. I have no defense." And something remarkable happened. The officer softened. With nothing left to attack, there was nothing left to fight. Instead of condemning him, the policeman began making excuses for him. "It's only a little dog. He's probably not hurting anyone. Just let him run where I can't see him." The entire interaction flipped, and it reveals one of the most powerful principles in human relationships. When you know you're wrong, admit it before anyone else has the chance to do it for you. Think about what normally happens when people get caught making a mistake. Every instinct says the same thing. Defend yourself, explain, justify, minimize, shift blame, find a reason, find an excuse. And the moment you do that, the other person pushes harder. They sense resistance, they feel challenged, so they dig in. Now you're locked in a tug of war. Both sides pulling, both sides bracing, both sides trying to win. But the moment you drop the rope, the game ends. The second you say, "You're right, I made a mistake, no excuses," the tension begins to disappear. The fight loses its fuel. There's a fascinating piece of psychology underneath all this. Most people can tolerate a surprising amount of criticism from themselves. What they can't tolerate is criticism from someone else. So when you say the harsh thing first before they do, you take away the weapon they plan to use. You remove the target. And once that happens, people often swing in the opposite direction. They start defending you, minimizing the mistake, explaining why it wasn't that bad, showing understanding instead of judgment. You criticized yourself. Now they get to be generous. An opponent becomes an ally. History offers a powerful example. After one of the most disastrous military defeats ever suffered by his army, a commanding general watched thousands of exhausted soldiers retreat from a failed attack. He had every excuse available. He could have blamed poor intelligence, bad communication, his officers, the terrain, the circumstances. Instead, he accepted responsibility. When his defeated soldiers passed by, he repeated the same message again and again. "This was my fault, all of it. Mine." No excuses, no blame, no escape, and something extraordinary happened. His men respected him even more, not less, because taking responsibility didn't make him look weak. It made him look strong. Anyone can defend a mistake. Most people do. It takes real confidence to admit one, and that's why so many people struggle with this principle. Admitting fault feels like losing. It feels like surrender. It feels like handing someone ammunition. But the truth is exactly the opposite. Every excuse makes you look smaller. Every rationalization weakens your credibility. Every attempt to defend the indefensible damages trust. Meanwhile, a simple admission does the opposite. It clears the air, builds respect, and often ends the conflict immediately. So here's the lesson. When you're right, be patient and respectful as you make your case. But when you're wrong, and you will be just like everyone else, admit it quickly. Admit it fully. Admit it before anyone has to drag it out of you. You'll be surprised how often people become kinder once you've stopped fighting them. By arguing, you rarely get enough. By yielding, you often get more than you expected. One of the strongest sentences a person can say is also one of the shortest. "I was wrong."